Hey guys, so I'm down in the garage. Oh, there's the other tape measure. Ha! Because I just spent the past bunch of hours dropping things, building this workbench. Not bad, considering I am generally not good at woodworking, but I guess that's changing. Up here, I left a little space because I eventually want to add like a shelf type thing, and I was thinking about putting a fluorescent light because everybody usually needs a fluorescent light, but with the light bulb right there, I'm not entirely sure I need it. I mean, well, I guess I do cast a pretty decent shadow, but I got the power strip there, the extension cords running behind that into the basement. The mice can't get to it, so the only thing I'm gonna have to do is be careful about using stains and stuff if I do around the mice, but I will be careful of that. So, and I still have a bunch of scrap wood and 2 full 2x4s by 8s, so I'm probably gonna try to build myself a little bench, or not bench, but like a table type deal. I was thinking about clearing this out over here, putting the bikes in the basement, putting a little chair over there and a table, just so I have a place to hang out, but who knows. I got more tools than this. There's a whole toolbox, but this is just the, you know, the immediate stuff that you think you'd need right off the bat. Speaking of which, this is my least favorite tape measure. I prefer, I just had the other one, literally in my, oh, there it is, in my view. There we go. So, next project, once I have a little bit of extra money, new mouse rack. I'm probably going to make it taller by a good 3 feet, maybe hold, now I know I can move these down a bit. It'll probably hold like 8 to 9 bins instead of 5. But that's not going to be for a while. Although, a little birdie told me, aka one of my best friends, that I have a new job. I'm just waiting for the call. I should get it this week with an offer. So, $13 an hour to start, making clutch units for John Deere tractors. And they start at $13 an hour. Most people work anywhere from 46 to 56 hours a week. They have Saturday overtime. So, I'll be bringing home more than twice what I make now, which is amazing. And I'm down 15 pounds, my weight loss. I still have 6 months before I have to be to the doctor. She wants me to lose 60 pounds before that, and I'm down a quarter of what she wants me to lose, because I went on ketosis diet, low carb, which is fine because I think I have a gluten allergy actually. I had a hamburger last night. We went out for dinner and I cheated and had a hamburger with the bun, and my back immediately started hurting. Gluten, if you have an allergy to it, can cause inflammation in your joints and stuff. My back immediately started hurting, and it hasn't been bothering me since I cut out the bread, and it made me just, I had diarrhea, we'll put it that way. And I was fine until I ate the bread and the french fries. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm down 15 pounds, 368, down from 383. I've been doing DDP, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, 3 days a week. And I plan on continuing that. You know, even when I get down to my goal weight, which right now is 220 to 200. I have to see how I look when I get down there. You know, for being my height, 5'8", you know, the doctors a long time ago said, like, hey, you're supposed to be like 5'8", like 170, 160. But then when he looked at my x-rays for when I broke my legs, he's like, all right, you do legitimately have thicker bones than most people, so we're going to give you like 180 to 200, as a, you know, because I'm also pretty heavily muscled. So, anyway, it's going well, put it that way. So I've noticed a lot of changes too. I feel stronger. I'm much less bloated in my stomach. The fat is starting to loosen up. I can feel my abs underneath of it. They still need to tighten up a lot, but right now I am doing the Diamond Dallas Page 50 years or 50 pounds workout. I'm going to do that for the end till the rest of till the end of January, possibly the first 2 weeks of February. Then I'm going to switch over to the DVDs that I bought, the actual DVD set. The energy workout is a lot more intense. I watched it the other day. It's a lot more intense than the workout I'm doing right now. But I don't want to injure myself either, so I want to, go at my own pace, and it's going good. So anyway, I wanted to show this off. I know this isn't really reptile related. Here, you guys can see the mice. There you go. They are still doing well. I've had 2 fatalities, but it had nothing to do with being in the garage. They were just old. They got skinny and old looking because they were old. So, you got these little babies here. Little baby mices. I think she's got some pinkies in here. I think you had pinkies. Yeah, there we go. She only had a couple. Probably that's her first litter. So, and I got this batch down here. I want to refill their water dishes. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get myself some dinner. Because I've been down here for 4 hours. Yeah, because I had to cut. All of this started out as 11 2x4s. So I had to cut it all down. Then this was hanging out way too much. Because I modified it. This back part wasn't supposed to be here. This was supposed to be a simple bench. I'll put a link in the description. Actually, I'll show you a picture. So I printed the directions. This bench was supposed to look like that. Just a standard bench. I actually added extra parts to the back so that I could put the pegboard up and put my tools up. Because, come on, what's a workbench without pegboard? My battery's dying, so I'm gonna finish this up. Anyway, I added that, and I didn't figure on the overhang that would go over the back there, so I had way too much overhang over here. It was out like 6 inches, and I didn't like that, so I cut a part off so that it would fit in there. Like there's another this much wood that goes back there. So I cut out, I cut out the indentations and slid it back in there. So not bad. I'm impressed for my second build. That's my first build. My second build, I'm gonna be building mostly bird houses and mouse racks, bird feeders, stuff like that. So that should do nicely. It's enough space for bird houses and stuff like that, And then once I have my own house and I have more space, I will build a much larger table. So, all right, out.